Good morning, everybody. This is Mitch Arnold with Bird's Eye View Project, and welcome to Motivation Mondays. Motivation Mondays is our new segment where we're going to cover an amazing story of kindness, of service, selfless acts that are happening across our nation, whether it's a first responder, veteran, or active duty service member. Stories that need to be told that really set the tone for the rest of us. Number one, to have an amazing week and know that there's great things happening out in our world. Number two, inspires us to go out and do the same thing for someone else that we may come across in our day-to-day lives. This story takes us out to Richmond, Texas, where Mary Summers, 92 years old, picked up a nail in her tire. She went to the local tire shop, Integrity Tires, and spoke to a gentleman named Omar. After Omar looked at her tires, the one tire was completely destroyed, but unfortunately her other three tires also needed to be replaced. Not just coming up soon, but they were completely destroyed. Unsafe to drive. When Omar sat down and broke the news to Mary, it was over $600 worth of tires, right? That's a huge expense to a lot of different people. During this story, what was truly remarkable, sitting at the table right behind them while they're having this conversation, there's a Texas State Trooper by the name of Drew Stoner. And Trooper Stoner overheard the conversation of how much it was going to cost, that it was unsafe for her to drive on the rest of her tires, and overheard the fact that Mary said there was just no way that she could pay to have all of them replaced, and just insisted on having the one replaced and she would make do. That's when the story truly goes to the next level and shows that there's amazing people doing amazing things for others every single day. After a minute or two, Officer Stoner, or Trooper Stoner, stands up, goes to the counter, pays for the entire bill, and walks out of the store. He's not looking for recognition. He's not looking for the attaboy, you did something good, and the praise that comes from it. He did what his heart was telling him to do and moved him to make a difference in somebody else's life without the wanting recognition and praise from it. Something that we should all be doing every opportunity that we can. So Omar now gets to go back. The trooper has already left. Gets to go back to Mary and let her know that her entire bill has been taken care of. At this point in time, Mary is in complete shock, can't believe what she's hearing, and ask, well, who paid for it? Omar calmly just says, the trooper that was in here, that it's already left, he took care of it. Now, when the news caught up with Trooper Stoner, they had an amazing quote that really gives you the insight into where his heart was and what he was thinking as somebody that's pledged an oath to keep all of us safe out there on the highways. His quote was, "I'm thinking, what if she goes out on the road and a tire goes out on her, or kind of falls apart on her, and she's on the side of the road?" So just by hearing the situation, he looked at it and said, here's a 92-year-old woman who, if she goes out there and only has the one tire that she can actually afford to replace, there's a good chance that she's going to have a blowout, which could cause an accident. She could be stranded on the side of the road. All kinds of different issues could happen, right? Because he takes his service seriously, because he has an amazing heart, he stepped up to the plate and made a difference in this woman's life at 92 years old. It was amazing to watch the video because they actually got to be reunited or got to meet each other. And it's just a heartwarming story that truly makes us all want to make a difference in somebody else's life. And the beautiful thing is the fact that what he did for her inspired Omar to make sure that he changed her oil for free. So, random acts of kindness, deliberate and intentional mindset of, can I make a difference in somebody else's life? That positivity is truly inspiring and it's contagious. These are the stories that we want to bring to you on Motivation Mondays. So, if you have a story like Mary, like Drew Stoner's, send it in to us at info@birdseyeviewproject.org. We want to hear your stories. We want to share these stories out to the rest of the world and let everybody know. Encourage everybody. What are you doing today to make a difference in someone else's life? Are you willing to be that person that a simple gesture, a simple act of kindness, whether it's small or large, the impact that it can have on bringing the world a little bit more happiness and a little bit more joy? Are you willing to be that person? We want to share your story. Send us those stories. We look forward to hearing from you. We tip our hats to Trooper Stoner. We love what you're doing. Stay safe out there. And remember, serve those that serve us.